Today's vlog is going to be extremely fun. So today, it's Saturday, and we're going to bring Rowan off property to a little cross-country course and just get a little bit of schooling in before next weekend's competition. She hasn't gone out on cross-country probably since November or maybe October even. So she's been feeling really good jumping at home, but I'm just gonna take her out a little bit of schooling, and then we're gonna try to camp out in the trailer overnight. Then tomorrow we're going to take her off property again and go through our dressage test in a different arena. It'll be a fun challenge to do the camping part too. We're gonna make food in the house and probably bring it outside, but I haven't gone camping in the trailer in a while, and I just it's really forcing me to clean the trailer, get it set up, because it was kind of left a mess from me after inspections. For some reason I can't find our cross-country boots, like the front cross-country boots. I don't know where they've gone to. This is why we're doing this weekend, because when the actual show comes, I don't want to be freaking out not knowing where all my stuff is. We're at the barn.
I'm just the carrier.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Popsicles. There's popsicles?
Yum.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
She itchy?
Well, she didn't like this.
I mean, palm is better than fingers.
So I thought I would do a little voiceover for some of the cross-country bits here, just to explain what we're kind of working on and to get into more depth about how I do a cross-country warm-up, which is a bit different than a regular show jumping warm-up. So the first thing that I like to do, which I didn't show a ton of, is a lot of stretchy walk and trot to begin with, but it was a long walk out to the field anyways. Then once we start bringing the frame up, I'll have her do trot pulls, and then I'll hold my positions, so my standing position and jumping position. It's a really good way to kind of wake the muscles up in your legs. Another thing to keep in mind here with Rowan is I try to get her forward and off the leg and feeling confident right from the get-go. Here you can see a little more stretchy trot. I kind of go between being in a frame and then stretching a bit lower and then back up in a frame and then stretching a bit lower. Because she does carry a lot of her tension in her neck, I just have to work on that with her more. And then we go into the canter and I just do the same thing, canter pulls, then change lead, and then I push her kind of stand up out of my tack and push her into a more forward canter, but not quite a gallop. And once she's feeling comfortable and she's feeling confident and warmed up in her body, the next thing I like to do is add just a regular vertical fence, or you could do a cross rail depending on what your horse is going at. And just see how she's jumping, making sure we're both coming at the jump confidently and I'm seeing the distance. I like to come off the left lead and the right lead. Usually I start left lead first and then go to her right lead because she has an easier time going on the right lead. The first couple times I do this line, she's feeling very fresh and very snappy, and that's because it is actually distanced a little bit short for her, so she has to really kind of sit down and use herself. So she's feeling very excited at this point. But once I feel like she's confident and going over regular fences, I'll start incorporating just small cross-country fences as well. After I felt she was really confident and happy doing the cross country, I just wanted to do some more stretchy trot and cool her down really slowly. She felt absolutely mega today, and I was really happy with her confidence. She didn't look at anything. She felt really on the aids and super responsive to what I was asking her, so I could not be happier.
Yay!
Rowan's being a really good girl today.
Oh, Jesus.
Hi. So we got the horses in and everyone's tucked in for the night. We tucked all the animals inside in for the night. It's really hard to say goodbye to everyone. Everybody looks good. And we're heading out to the trailer. Hi, Rowan. Good girl. Would you like your dinner? Oh. And then the trailer is all the way out there. So we have to walk through the dark.
It's kind of cool.
We measured it and we can fit a twin size mattress in here. So I think I'm gonna try to bring that to the horse show next weekend.
Yeah.
And then I can sleep in here comfortably. We just took the spare tire out so there's more space.
Wait, if we go back here, are we gonna be able to get out?
Yeah, we can turn around.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, that's really bright.
Yes.
This one's mine. My mom got this for me. And my mom got that one actually too. For you.
Yes. She's got great taste in
Yeah,
mugs.
a really good taste in mugs.
They look cute together too.
They do. But this is all a trial for next weekend because I'm going to camp in here at the horse show next weekend. And I'm really nervous. So this is going to hopefully go well so I'm less nervous. And we'll check in later.
It's home cooked gas right now on Guy's Grocery Game.
Oh wait. Oh. We're going back in. So it's really cold. And I can't fall asleep. So we're going back in the house. And I think what I've learned is I shouldn't sleep in there next weekend.
Teddy's leaving.
Oh, Teddy, good boy. Good night. Good night laying there. Why are your Crocs so much louder than mine?
I'm really wet.
Okay, so today is day 2, and you'll have seen that last night camping didn't go very well. It got really cold really fast, and so we had to come in around 3:30. But now I know not to camp if it's cold in that compartment. I'm going to probably sleep in the truck instead. But another thing, it was still really fun. And today we're doing our dressage test practice. And I spent most of the morning trying to memorize it because I really struggle with memorizing dressage tests. But I think I've got it down. I'm bringing it with me as a digital file, and then I'm bringing my notes with me, and hopefully we can do it. Yesterday went super well with cross country, and that's the biggest thing. But the problem with this test is that there's a lot of walk in it at the end. and quite a bit of walk after our free walk, which usually when I offer Rowan the free walk, she really gladly takes it. And then because of my fault, it's not her fault, she kind of assumes that we're at the end of the ride. This test will really force us to focus on that area. And I think I might just do a voiceover because I don't know how many people are going to be there today.
Good girl.
This is what she likes to do. She likes to stand here and take it all in before she decides to get on. And I just have to wait. Something I forgot to grab is the meter wheel, because I have to set up a small dressage court at the barn. I don't think it's not already set up, so I have to find the meter wheel. And then I almost forgot to turn the water off. I'm filling up Otto's water. I got the meter wheel. I'm not very good at remembering to turn the waters off. It seems like that's a universal thing. So warming up for a dressage test at a show looks a little bit different than what I would do at home. So I'm just going to show you what we do at home. And she is either very behind the leg or she's absolutely flying, and there's really no in between. But something that does help her when she is feeling behind the leg is I ask her to go into a trot and then come back to an almost walk and then right back into a trot a bit more forward. That helps her sit down, kind of using her haunches more, and then gets her thinking forward without me having to really nag her too much. What I like to also do for learning a test is to kind of map it out. And what I mean by that is I like to do like a comfortable trot for her while she's warming up, maybe like a low frame or a stretchy trot, and I map out where I'm going. So I'll do like where I need to change rein and then where I need to circle so that I can learn to navigate the test from that perspective. Because I struggle learning tests so much, I found that this really helps me to know where I'm going, and then later on I incorporate the different gaits and elements within that, but I have to separate the two, otherwise I just don't know where I'm going, honestly. As I'm writing this test, you can follow along if you'd like. It's the USEA 2022 Novice B test. Also, I really tried to set up the camera so you could see the entire test, but there was nowhere that I could find where I could set it up and you could see everything really clearly. I didn't have anyone with me filming, but you can see pieces of it, and then you're going to be able to see the entire test on the next video where we actually go to the competition. In the test, it's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward, but the areas that we really need to work on is she first goes into the canter on the left lead in a corner, and she kind of pops her head up and hollows out in that transition, so we really need to work on the trot to canter transitions on the left lead, particularly in corners. And getting a little bit more roundness and suppling through the end of our diagonal changes. What I'm doing is just going through the test to the best of our abilities and kind of taking mental notes of what it is that we really need to work on. And it's also really nice to watch this back as I'm preparing for a show and kind of picking apart what we need to work on. And then, of course, there's the walking portion of the test that we always struggle with. After running through the test once or twice, I always like to break it up afterwards and practice the individual elements that we really need to work on, but in different spots in the arena, because she starts really anticipating the entire test and memorizing it herself, which is not what you want. And once I feel like we're both pretty confident and feeling good, I like to end on a good note. And then lately I've been walking her out and cooling her down and then hopping off, loosening her girth, and then hand walking her for the rest of her cool down. I think it's nice and she really enjoys it. She was really good and I'm really, really excited for the show now. Hi. Girl. Back out. Oh. Is that good? She's looking for another treat. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.